I wanted to know, because you got into this in a way like how you say you grew up. Obviously, you wasn't thinking I'm finna be a counselor or an assistant principal when I grow up. So like, what inspired you to get there, and do you feel like an inspiration to like younger guys now?
I don't. It's weird when people bring that up, because you're your own harshest critic. Yes, like you can look at yourself in the mirror and be thinking, bro, I look so. I'm pretty sure y'all have had this done. I look bummy today. Yeah. Go outside. First 10 people see you. Boy, man, that's so nice. So life is perspective.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
Even on a deeper note, when somebody telling you ever had somebody just kind of like a family, somebody important, your mom or somebody just like randomly congratulate you. Yeah. Bro. And you know on the inside, you kind of like,
I ain't even feeling like,
you know what I'm saying? You know I ain't really shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? She really congratulated you. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like
but
that.
This is snippet too. You know what I'm saying? I read a lot, y'all. It's just weird.
I need to.
One thing, so we have about 80,000 thoughts a day. Facts, right? Yeah. So you have between 20 to 80,000 thoughts a day. Of those 20%, of those thoughts, 80% of those are negative thoughts. Damn. So we've been wired to be negative, right? So everything you see, now you're going to start examining your thoughts now, right? So when people say replace it, is because you truly have, and especially in times like this, you got to train yourself to be in a more positive way.
It's funny, you know what I'm saying? It's funny you said that, because I take situations and I automatically assume the worst.
Pessimistic.
Like, it's a the worst. So if it goes good, then I'm like, okay, cool, because I thought it was going to be bad. Facts. So that, to what you were saying, like,
I know y'all. Yeah. Even when I was on my way over here, I was like, okay, what if this happened? I'm just being, you know what I'm saying? I'm running out all of what could happen. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm saying.
Nowadays, like, bro, what if we get in an accident?
We're wired that way.
Exactly.
So just within that, being an inspiration, I don't really see myself like that yet, right? However, what inspired me was a negative situation. When I was in high school, I graduated top 10% of my class, bro. I graduated number 16 and didn't have no scholarships. Right? Wow. None. Wow. And I look back at my counselor at the time and I was like, what? All these other women were getting it, right? But little old me, not, I had already had a baby. She probably already think, you ain't finna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it just so happened that was a negative situation inspired me to, when I was in the military, I was like, you know what? I'm going to come back and this is how I'm going to give back. I'm going to do this. And just so happened, bro, like everything that I've said that I was going to do so far has happened. And I'm big on that too. If I had my wallet, I write my goals down. I do like all that. Every single thing that I've ever listed on my goal sheet is in my wallet, bro. And I can just check it off. I'm big on words, yeah.
Because like lately I've been going through a negative situation with my life. And like my cousins and my mom and them, they all talk to me, even these guys, like, you got to pray up and be positive. And like once I started doing positive things, like doing this and being around them more and doing things that just not sitting there thinking, oh, you just a fuck up, you just finna be, you lost your job, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was taking myself from being in a bad situation and just rising, and now like I'm just doing better, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts.
And I was telling Brian actually earlier in the car, like, I try to like put myself out there. Like the best way to get comfortable is to get uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Like when we went out to eat at Grace, like, and I was like, let me talk to the manager. Like, it was probably hella people in there, got businesses and do everything like that, but nobody was thinking like, let me network, let me make a relationship right here. Like, let me put myself out there. You never know. He could have invested in us or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who that is, so. Even when you have nothing, you know what I'm saying, put yourself out there. You might meet somebody that might give you that next big job. So, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. I always had that mindset.
What you think then becomes, what your thoughts become what the words that you speak. And whatever you speak becomes your life. Like, I'm not joking with y'all. Like, I'm so for real. I've been living 36 years now. And so within this 36 years, I promise y'all, everything that I've said that I was going to do, or even with the negative situations that I've thought and then spoken into it, it's happened. You know what I'm saying? Because all you do is put that energy out for the universe to grab it and just pull you towards wherever it is. And so just like you said you lost your job. I went through a similar situation like that where I lost my job, man. I was suicidal. Like, facts. You know what I'm saying? So I was in a situation where I was like, man, I don't want to get deep, but I'm just, letting you know.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
That shit, be real with you. I got to that point and I didn't even tell them. They wouldn't even know. Because I'm like the person
but my energy says I can share this with you.
Exactly.
So, and I'm just living proof, man. Like, the one thing you don't do is just give up. So we all go through shit. You crying?
Nah, but I'm on. I
give hugs too.
No, but the reason why I say that because like, these guys kind of know my story. Like, I do something for mental health, so that's kind of a question I was going to ask you as well. Like, when you have like a kid with that makes suffer with mental illness and things of that nature. Like, what do you give them? Like, what kind of inspiration do you give them?
You got to give them the space, right? So, again, school is a safe haven. Just like church should be, and I ain't gonna get into all that. But school should be a safe haven. Like, and whenever the reason why I'm just like this on purpose, because whoever sees your podcast, I don't want them to think that principals only supposed to come in suits and no, that's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a whole different life outside of that. Just within that, and that doesn't make me less effective. I want to inspire, to motivate, to empower. You know what I'm saying? And they only gonna do that if they see themselves in me. You know, and so just that's crucial.
It's simple, but it's so powerful.
Yeah, and so like, we have a unit that his fiance actually works in, and so they have difficult students in there. I'm pretty sure she probably told you about one of them.
I forgot his name, but
don't say it.
Kevin first.
But no, he difficult kid. So it was a situation that happened in the school where he had like 5 different people on this kid, and so they don't have a relationship with him because he was kind of spazzing out or whatever. And I ran downstairs because they kept calling me. And then when I walked up to him, all I did was say, "Hey, come here," and he just walked to me. We sat, talked, and that was it.
Energy, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm big on relationships. So like, to echo what you saying, never meet a stranger, man. It always has to be a situation where you're willing to trade. We're all bartering for something. We all want something from each other. So
with all these with society now, we kind of going into mental health situations. Do you feel like school curriculum should add a mental health program for kids?
We have it. So because it's so prevalent now, we definitely have a mindfulness that we're trying to have with our teachers. I can just speak for my ISD. So the first 5 days of school is just relationship building. That's the only thing it is. You don't do anything else. You don't talk about math, science, no core curriculums. You're just relationship building because people understand that that's what's most important. So it's built in, not as much as it should be, but you got to start somewhere. So
class like that. It's definitely called team leadership.
Yeah, I do mentoring and stuff like that now. I'm here and I'm definitely in a situation where I'm like, I got some possible mentors on camera.
Okay.
Look at God.
You know what I'm saying? The 5% podcast, we want to get in the community.
Look, come on, man.
We're trying to
That's the best way.
Trying to take it.
Man,